What is up, New Beginnings Church? Happy Friday morning to you. Thank God it's Friday. Let us finish off strong. Got a great devotional for you. And as a matter of fact, this devotion is directly connected to legacy. If you've been with me for the last few days, you heard me talk about legacy. And so anyway, if you're a part of New Beginnings Church, you know what I'm talking about. It is time for legacy. And as a matter of fact, the very first legacy sermon that I ever preached was from this text found in Mark chapter 14. It's beautiful, famous. There's a reason why it's famous. Jesus even says it's going to be famous. Check this out. It says, "Now the Passover and the festival of unleavened bread were only 2 days away, and the chief priests and the teachers of the law were scheming to arrest Jesus secretly and kill him, but not during the festival, or people might riot. So while Jesus was in Bethany, reclining at the table in the home of Simon the leper, a woman came with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume made of pure nard. She broke the jar and poured the perfume on Jesus' head." So, there, again, culturally, there's a totally different world that they live in. And so you got to figure there's a dinner party. They're all lounging and having food and all that stuff. And this woman who, in the book of John, it actually says that this is Mary, the sister of Lazarus, whom Jesus raised from the dead. And so this woman comes in with just a grateful heart, wanting to honor Jesus. And so she takes the alabaster jar. And if you don't know what that is, it was a jar usually made of stone, had expensive perfume in it. And what was unique about it was it was usually kind of wide at the base and it would kind of narrow up at the top. And the reason why is because the top, once you kind of broke it open, you couldn't reseal it. It was meant to be a one-time special occasion. And many women used it on their wedding night. It was like the most expensive thing that they would have owned. It would sometimes be up to a year's worth of wages in value, and you might break that open on your wedding night to show your husband how much you honor and value, your marriage or something like that. And so that's what's going on. She breaks this jar open and begins to pour it on Jesus. Well, some of those present were saying indignantly to one another, "Why this waste of perfume? It could have been sold for more than a year's wage and the money given to the poor." And so the people there that were all upset, they rebuked the woman. Now notice this. These guys are focused on the money, and they said, this is such a waste. But the very thing that they called waste, Jesus is about to call worship. And so I think, sometimes when you think about radical generosity, when you think about going all in and being sacrificial in your giving, which is what we're doing this Sunday for Legacy, it's our big miracle offering, a lot of people are going to be confused and be like, that's such a waste. How could you give all that money away? No, it's not a waste. It's an investment. And beyond that, it's worship. Watch what Jesus said. Jesus rebukes those people and says, "Leave her alone. Why are you bothering her? She has done a beautiful thing. The poor you will have with you always, and you can help them anytime, but you will not always have me. She did what she could." Really powerful verse there. Hopefully that relieves maybe the guilt or the pressure of our generosity. God doesn't expect you to do what you can't do. God expects you to do what you can do. And she did what she could. As a matter of fact, if you look at this woman, it was perfect. She's the only one who could see the future, who could see what was coming and decided, I'm going to make sure that I have this incredible legacy moment with Jesus where I go all in and I give Jesus my very best and I give him my all. Everybody else had missed the moment. So you got the right person at the right time with the right resources, and boom, it all clicks. She did what she could. She poured perfume on my body beforehand to prepare for my burial. And truly I tell you, wherever the gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will be told in memory of her. And that's where you really see this is legacy. Jesus said what she has done with her radical generosity, with seeing beyond the natural and seeing into saying, hey, I'm going to do something that has eternal ramifications. I'm going to do something. Jesus said that type of attitude and that type of mentality, that's what leaves a legacy. And this woman, we're going to talk about her until the end of time. That's how profound what she did is. And so I want to encourage you, Christ followers, anytime you are the right person at the right place, at the right time with the right resources, Step into it and take your legacy moment, because those are the things that matter the most. Those are the things that are going to have eternal weightiness and just an eternal impact even. And so, church, that's our time right now. We have a time. We're the right people at the right time with the right moment, the right opportunity, and we got to go all in to create our legacy and to be legacy minded as we build the local church here in Livermore in this valley. And so, church, thank you so much. Be praying for us this weekend, miracle offering. And again, I think I look at this woman and I think this is the model right here of a woman that said, I see legacy. I see something that should have some profound impact on the whole world. Can I get an amen to that? Church, I love you guys so much. God bless you. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Sunday morning for miracle offering. God bless you guys.